Salute to our country people them. We glad for meet up una for inside that Tory house. Now Pidgin News debate. We return back for some of the main things that will happen inside the week where we eye it on Tony Kacham. And for inside Tory, country people them, week way pass, doctor them for inside Yawinde and even the one them for Douala, they day for big verse. Some they decry say 9 years where they don't work, they no sabi head and tail for the work where they did do am. Book, they for sure say true, they the work on top that chapter. Some of them they say if they take pension, they no sure say whether they go take money for inside that matter way concern social insurance. Now some of the things then that way make this doctor them for come off for road. We go look inside that chapter, country people them inside Pidgin News debate. We no go forget to this vex way work people them for shipyards and engineering industry where they call them Chantier Naval. They be get them inside this week. Sabi says since we funding them the movie for chair, put it for back counter. More than 10 general manager them they don't come, but shipyards and in engineering industry is also getting at the same problem. We go look inside that chapter 2, country people them. We no go forget all the other thing them. Okada man where they kill them for that side. So for Baba 1 for before 20th May and Tumble we fear be day before 20th May 2 plus other thing them. All that one them plus thing that will get them. We go bring them inside Pidgin News debate, country people them. And for Tory House, we get two people them, na face them. We on Sabi and plenty. I go start for the oldest, I no go start for the youngest. Make us start with Pajang. Pajang, I salute you and I'm glad say you deal with me again for inside Tory House.
Thank you, Ambassador. Me too, I'm glad say a day we wanna and I greet all our people they were. The viewer fan where they used to look out with for things they were with the talk of the country.
All right, and we get Abumbi Charles Manuji. He been a man with the testimony blood. He check whether signal for your skin. It means he been a laboratory technician for profession beds. Na man to the teach and the same time he been a Tory man. Abumbi, I salute you and glad for meet up with this afternoon. You come up for workplace. You come say make you can talk with your countryman.
Yes, Ambassador, I'll be glad to be here so that we'll talk how we country the worker. And thank you very much for the invitation. I also thank country people with their own fine church, they watch me outside there.
All right, and the week way pass, things they happen. Maybe I will start with you this time at Charlie. Waiting be touch your heart for this week we just passed before we enter for things they will get for sure.
Ambassador, actually, the thing really touched my heart of recent. This accident for a day I wrote. We claim so many lives, I think 16. Where people they go die, then they go end halfway for road. So now something we not really fine. And roads, they say road not the kill, but now we self will cause trouble. So one chance, so maybe the motor be either get some fault. With the driver
the brakes for the motor be get problem.
So you see, some small for fixed brakes now how much? Maybe that's also something where reach up to 5,000 or even 10,000. They don't claim lives. So all those things are not fine for the neglect. Motor they so until they carry human being them and lives. All kind caliber of people. Inside they get all kind caliber of people where that motor go kill them. And some now breadwinner there for their houses. So not really fine. The thing really
and the die body too they be carry and too the die body too be there on top of the motor.
Their body died in second time.
He died number 2 times.
So not really something way. Although for African tradition they will say maybe that the body be the vex and so on, but the truth thing I say they won't discuss in our breaks.
Okay, John. This week we pass, waiting don't touch you for your heart over for thing that they don't pass for Cameroon.
Yes, now that basic now they kill him for Bamenda.
For Baba 1.
Oh, Baba 1. So the thing be don't overvex me as I see that way they show you that body. That one to know be don't make my heart be fine. And need to have one talk about that accident where before Mr. Charlie will talk. That accident over hard way since yesterday we will see and say people they go bury man then they too they die. It be being and say all man they cry and I cry all place or my people they be see. Now only courageous person be chop me the yesterday. First man always see that accident, be easy and no be fine for see.
All right, and some of the things that we don't happen for corner sites, maybe Pidgin, I go first tell you for ask you how you feel for this book where big man for gendarme people them if Galas Etoga is sign am, Sabi say don't talk say now. Any man where it do use bad mop, thing where they provoke other people them, they not go even waste time, they go can't catch you one time, they go block them. Now book that way is sign am, and that one they happen. After one person he die for that side, so for some minima with this other be happen, we go surely talk on top that chapter. But this book where if Galas Etoga don't sign book just now, say they go catch any man where he talk anything bad mob for hot another person. How you see that book? Now say they wake up late or until they don't get for act on top since we talk on top palava for xenophobia and hate speech as we they call them for BB grammar. Me I they call them the bad mob.
Not really bad mob because the book, no, now they be so for sign that book. That book they be so for sign and sin, so that making they work I find. Now if they talk say man, if man talk any bad thing for person, they catch and go keep him. That means prison they will pass school for the Douala or for the Cameroon. May the job be prison because any day will they for the world, I mean for the country. So man must talk something where they vex another person. So that book, if they be sign and sins, then sometimes and nobody happens so. Even for road, you want go for road, then he cannot carry you. He want jam another person. You know, talk excuse, it will start caution and caution. So that book for me, made the judge sign and put them for their office as they used to put other one there. Made they put them for practice. And
sometimes them since this problem for Norwest and Southwest starts, one of the most common things that they use them when they hear you say you they talk now. King Charles they tell the country talk, they go just tell see me this Anglophone. Now they think that they ever talk. So we hope so the gendarme people them they go put number them where people they feel they call immediately as well they call you for some talk way you know correct. You feel call that number free, then they do their action. We used to say this year. Well, actually, this book for if Galas Etoga, they talk say well some they check say gendarme they want to work with na Peter Mafane Mosonga be there for doing for a commission, but we no sabi whether they give that power say make it cash people the way they use that bad mob.
Well, Oga Ambassador, this pala bad mob not today starts. It don't start ever since. Remember some time they will get some governor be there for Southwest. Maybe now bring that thing say come no go.
Ben Peter show.
Yes, come no go. Now from that time where bad mob they don't start even before that time self. But they not be doing nothing and so on. And that bad mob a bit common now for inside society. Be so common way it don't be like part and parcel of people that life. I don't be on top bike. I hear by man he caution another by man say the moton. So I don't really understand what they happen for our country. I don't be for hospital where so government person come for there. You know get money, they work for you finish. Time don't reach, they say now say we get for pay. They start caution terrorists, Bazoni, this and that. So not really fine. That's until I don't really know what it happen. Cameroon as a country within a one. Any man get right for stay anywhere, any man get right for work anywhere, any man get right for feel free anywhere. Say you dey inside home. A job like you dey for inside Papa's house, if you get right for sleep for any of the rooms. Any side, any room you choose and so on in your house, you get for feel free. But for Cameroon, it don't be like say if you dey for some particular area, make sure remain early for them, me no shake again. I say the born for your village, or even if you're not born for your village, pack go remain for your village. Get your power now only inside your own village. And so on, we're not correct.
Right. So, yes. so the action where if Galas Etoga you don't put her now, you clap hand for that action or the action where they come late. I expect to
for Cameroon, they always like for react after something don't happen. And maybe others just try for do something for wash your face because it go happen to you for big my village. Where that thing go happen for this. If it happen over another village, will be maybe they for shit them. They don't happen inside big my village. We really portray something really bad. We big man to know the fight against other kind of thing. They go up again of your own village. So now until they get for really hammer hard, put strong law. We even a number they just call, they just suppose can pick that person we use that kind of bad mob.
All right, for chapter for Ndamba, maybe it no be fair be official, but for some time now, the statute, it means say the book where the local Cameroon Football Federation winner for after meeting they be get them since for August 2022. Now only inside this UK they put that statute for on top of Facebook website for Cameroon Football Federation. Article 37 for inside that statute for Fecafoot, Eddie talk, say president for Fecafoot get power, no be now for 4 years for she done on top chair, but he go she done for on top chair for 7 years, and if he like for go back for election, they fit vote again one time after we don't first she done on top chair 7 years, and plenty people them they don't look, they be fair look that in the time they be do the assembly, they talk say it never be for book. Now officially it don't enter for inside book now. Wait till you feel for talk on top this chapter. 7 years. It means say Sammy get for she on top the chair for 7 years. Then if you want it like him again, they go vote again one time, 7 years. Then if you don't like him, wait the other time whether you like or you don't like, he must come up because now one time they will renew that chair.
Well, it not be surprised for me. I'm not surprised because if you look what colonial master France, I then start all this thing for 7 years. So all we picking for France. So all it will just copy them. So I know 7 years, all those again advantage and disadvantage. The advantage I say if current man should run for that chair where they work fine. He work for that 7 years, they vote again another 7 that 14 years that a lot of development will come and things they go work fine. But what if Nama will not qualify when Nama will not do work fine, climb for that chair? It be there for 14 years. Some say Cameroon football go just die to 0. So if they pull on me, they think of all those things. I believe so that 4 years will be okay. But they will even say they will even increase now the demand. They say if you work fine, they vote you again
another 4 years.
Yes, another 4 years. It will make sense. Or even vote you 2 times again. Then for say 7 years renewable. We miss 14 years. So any might not be competent way climb for the way maybe they do in Magumago. It will be there for 14 years before Cameroon football can see light.
Now I see if they vote again.
Yeah, when they vote again. I know so when man climb for chair, it be easy for you to continue. We don't get power for drop that they had. Because you get all the gymnastics the way you know how to play. So maybe the race you don't think about that thing very well. People they like it and so on. But it's supposed to set a good example for the change constitution. So maybe they say get something
for back when
yes, something for background they had and we're not fine.
Now Vincent Abubakar for inside the week we talk say Samuel Eto'o, he get good idea them where you want make a meeting the change for Cameroon football. But according to Vincent Abubakar, no been ambassador talk, he say the people the way he don't call and way they do for corner now the people they be the big problem for Samuel Eto'o office. You agree that talk with Vincent Abubakar be talking?
Well, you know, say, me I know the inside the what they call and say for inside the house, inside the juju house. So I don't really know, but if Vincent Abubakar talk, so I'm saying he already know which they happen. So for me now for call him for corner, maybe they should on the talk 1-on-1. Ask who be those people the way you see and say, yes, they no fit work fine and when they say put you for trouble. So maybe Abubakar now go tell confidentially. Yes, because maybe if he name the people public, it will cause he the Abubakar trouble. Yes, I know Abubakar this so now somebody he be straightforward. Yes,
Muslim tradition.
Yes, our Muslim brother and this now people they hardly talk and lie. They be them straightforward. Yes, they respect their Quran and so on. In short, for side for lie they know they do, and side for cheating they know they do. Yes, like we Christian, they will make bam. Yes, not for that one.
All right, Algajan, we did talk chapter for Fecafoot. Yeah, for Samuel Eto'o, instead for 4 years, it don't be now 7 years. They don't publish a statute for their own. They don't put the statute for their website, and plenty that they talk say they expect something better than waiting way. The president don't do harm, so they be expecting a good man, but they be expecting he no go imitate some other people them.
Yeah, as when I don't start talk and say Palaba 7 years it worry Cameroon. You know Kola when they do overstay for money mop, it lost its value. Anything where they overstay, you know they get taste again. So when they talk say 7 years, they for put say after 7 years, another man take office. Take office. When competition day development it be more than thing where when a one person, if it is seen at the same face, maybe how well they teach Pekin then so you teach this class this year, you teach the another, you continue for the teach the same class, even Pekin there you sour for their eye. So when Kola over she don't for mop, it lost value. Even I be Samuel too. After 7 years, I for carry my hand up, say make different man try.
No, even for change the mandate from the normal 4 years, so it be 7 years.
It be so for being a 4 years.
4 years.
Normal mandate, but 4 years, perhaps 7 years, it get problem for Cameroon here.
And if you look, this former head boy for America, Obama, he make some statement that way his second man at the end. Because America will be 4 years, vote again, another 4 years. So he makes some statement. He said normally they young, he be still a young man, and you know some people they like it plenty, this and that. But according to law for country, it talking as in 4 years, renewable once. So it time don't reach. Yes. So no matter what they do, if you change the law for country, because they give chance, he give chance for another person, may take over. So the physician say be the best person, but one my idea, you know, if you continue for rule. So make they test the next person where they come for see his own way. He will get something new where he the Obama no get that. So if we make that statement where we really be touching, you see, and actually the talk, if we get the power, if he turn the constitution, they say no, he give gap another person will enter. You see, like Nelson Mandela too for South Africa, he be rule now for how long? 4 years. But instead of 4 years, he putting them in order. Straight away the members today. So for stay for long, you know, mean I say you get plenty for do, you get for stay for long. If you stay for very short time, they do things where
people don't remember you.
People don't remember you forever.
All right. They say here the year fine. Here we know the year now they follow.
They follow
Flyway
in the year. Now they follow diamond for grave.
Go 6 feet. All right, we go enter now for different chapter for to read this for Pidgin News debate. Maybe we'll go start with the vex we doctor themselves for inside the whole country. It be start now for Yaoundé University Teaching Hospital after I work enter for Yaoundé Emergency Hospital after I enter for different hospital them. Hopital Jamo, La Kentini for Douala here, other hospital them for country. All these doctor them, we wanna see them when they come up for our side, they talk, say don't too much. 9 years where they never get a contract, they don't even sabi which side they work, they don't sabi head and toe or head and tail for on top work where they do. 9 years, they no be sure say if they move them for work, they will get small pension where go the pass. Some of these complaints the way they put them for before, as we they come up for our side and sabi say this doctor them, they be the vex so we minister say for sick people them, it no be there. And as we Tori enter for me here for day one, where they start and we will be the whole day. Now every day, the day for morning time, so take 12 o'clock, they work for hospital, you know they that full again, as we they be used to work for normal time, as we Tori enter for inside we here, as so they as so the talk so for Tori house, no Tori never enter we here, say it dey so. Ndongame don't pass where it don't solve this doctor them problem for that side. So for inside we country now the big question where people they ask them say when teacher them go for roads, doctor them too they get for go now for roads before they go cry. Abumbi Charles, you say Tonton being a doctor, even as we be Torima for the same time, you get plenty title them for you one bet. This doctor them 9 years they say they no get contract. 9 years they never be sure say if they go pension. Do go come up for social insurance. I will service enough for day. When man we don't take pension, they ever chop for day. Now, this matter for this doctor them, no be only for Yaoundé, for inside the whole country.
Well, Oga Ambassador, something not really sound good. For say doctor them, they get the kind vex. If you look for other countries them, for inside Africa, we will not even go for Europe and America. They look at doctor them and teacher them very well. Take for example, now already this doctor today now, so if some emergency enter that hospital, where the person there between life and death, now how they go do? Doctor they will vex, they for worker for vex. Me say the person go die now. Life they go be lost. So they suppose save her. So make governor try to see how if he arranges matter as fast as possible. Governor something way they suppose they make so it show good for the image for the country as a whole. Because first, healthcare system, if they write down for Cameroon, plenty health center and they will not get even one doctor. Plenty for almost all villages for Cameroon, they get health center they on a government on, but doctor they know they did. Even nurse, nobody know they did. It should be left like that. So that's until government may really see if see up for employing more workers them for health side, send them for all those small villages them, for take care for the population for day. And one day they walk to inside town, they take proper care for them. You know suppose for children before they know what they supposed to do them. You know say all this thing for social insurance at the end, it matters a lot. If you don't go retirement, wait power not again for work. Now small money they take and also they manage your life and take care for some small bills and for house. But now the social no hope not there for future. The working condition not the best. So them are some good thing because they really first show bad image for the country. Then secondly the profession too. They make like say a profession not get value. We're not fine. Some profession way now they save life. That's where mechanic then for motor. If you all mechanic the vet to say they need fix motor again, all motor will broke down. So make government see what you do.
Masaja, this matter it surprise you for see doctor them for outside where they decry. Doctor they decry say 9 years. They no sabi head and toe for work where they do. 9 years. They not even sure whether if they take pension, money go come off for
It's not surprising, Ambassador, because remember for 2016, na teacher they start come out outside say they strike. After all people they join. Me I be just say before today, Cameroonian government will do all things for saying they stop the Palava strike. And the people they didn't pay them, so you do not feel forget say they are picking them and themselves when they sick they need to go hospital for Cameroon here. They go for white man country. So you know they vex them. Even if they like, may they go for road, say they need to pay them. You know, do them nothing. I don't feel believe say for 9 years, man, they work. You know, get no contact and no contact for show say hey, they work for the place. You know knows whether they will pay pension or not. But for other country, the kind of thing they be very scarce. And they ask and say why this thing they must strike for Cameroon, then government look into the matter. And you mentioned another company where they strike.
Oh, yeah, we go enter for this. No?
Yes. So would it be wrong when people they never strike for the country, then they look their problem? Why not prevent something before it will happen? Again, doctor them. If doctor they too they strike, as Mr. Charles talk, if they bring emergency for that hospital, now who will take care of them? So may they look into their trouble before patient or finish die for hospital.
Yes, one vex to another vex. Now for inside Douala here for shipyard and engineering industry. Well, now they call them for big Emmanuel Macron country talk say Chantier Naval. They work people them too. They be there for roads. This week we'll just finish them. Country people them according to Toriwe enter for inside we hear this work people they decry. Now problem for 5 months where they never pay them salary. You get February, March, April, May and small time. Even January where they no pay them salary. So now the thing that we push them for outside. On top that one, this work people they talk say all thing them where they use and work for inside that shipyard and engineering industry. All thing OH, it don't catch them. Small thing where they for fix them, they don't level so they don't spoil. And 10 general manager them, they don't pass for inside this place since where they catch a power from them, put them for back counter. Since that time, no serious thing. It never changed for inside this company. So them too, they be there for outside for vex. This week, make we see some of the things that they be write them on top the board where they be use them for do this vex. We get this one where they talk say make power for it today. He come help them, say Chantier Naval, he did die as we the see him, say even family them, the day where they hungry. This other one, he talk say the people that they work for Chantier Naval, they want to say me they come out the general manager, they move even the commercial manager, then they do it in, they bring back some people them where they don't block them, and they talk since for 2010, people there they don't even take by force, people there they don't enter for pension, they never get small dough, and on top that one, they also continue for work, and people there they ask question, how Chantier Naval way it be fair be one place where Cameroon it be the knack chest, wow it don't manage, so they don't sleep, so they know the green wake up now. The question where people there they ask them inside the week, the big man for Chantier Naval, if he talk for Tori House, if he day ya when they for negotiate for see whether money he go come up for pay even 2 months out of the plenty money where the people that they ask their salary, but we never get any feedback on top that chapter. Other people them they ask or some other people they check say now after we the lock funding down with problem for Chantier Naval it starts as we Tori enter for inside we here. Paja Chantier Naval you sabi and fine and plenty people them they don't talk concerning this man, Pafonjinda, we dey for back counter.
Yes, Ambassador. For start about Shantae Nava, I get a small idea for Shantae Nava because I don't work for Shantae Nava for about 5 months. That man where you see with rope for next to where rope to. Now creek driver. You know, for drive that creek, once you fall for inside water, even cops they need to see you. They so for whole people their money for it, not be people they work for Shantae Nava because over risk where it did. And then any man get something where if he do and for the world. Yes, now doctor, this way they for our corner, you know, for taste money blood, so they know thing where the hotty. No, now if you go kick football for field, no, now if you talk as you talk so, why for that now the merit for be director for that Shantae Nava where it be that way be day all the trouble they no be day. You know, they don't ever hear say they don't owe money salary for day. But since when they put it for prison, whether na for waiting, Shantae Nava it don't die. Cops is still there for mortuary. It need not say the barrier.
Now these people then they decry plenty and 10 different general manager they don't pass, but the problem for Shantae Nava never finish.
Yes, Ambassador, you know, say for Cameroon, one of the best people there where they don't get medal them and so on, and then there for prison instead. You get this power for Jinda where they cry it today. Now they don't structure that Shantae Nava for the way things they work are fine. If they get medal them and so on. But now, maybe because of political reasons, they put it for Bakanta. You get this like if Michel Fosso, you get Inoni, Ephraim, and so on. And people in that way, they do work fine. So they all be glad. But now they do for Bakanta. So Cameroon, they one of the best people that they instead of back prison for Bakanta. Why they want the way people were expecting that they supposed to be Bakanta and then they feel free for outside. So make Kunkuma really look for this matter seriously. If now for say make it give a clemency, without power come back, can put things in order before you send again for Bakanta, they go find.
Sometimes I say go find for me because Shantae Nava when I see income where Shantae Nava be the bring for the country.
You know, say when you just take my abrupt, you go lucky, we never put things in order. That's what things they never turn me. Because if not, you don't prepare a mindset, they can't live. If you don't train on the next person. Show you how it go to work before it go Bakanta. Maybe they just take it by surprise. So make they always, even those who they there for government, make they learn for train people there will take over them gradually with time. So that if they go retirement, when the next people they come,
they go retirement for Cameroon.
When they go retirement, next people they come, they will continue for do the work correctly. So they're not fine. We just say make some children take you abrupt. You go, they say come on, anyone come out, they move it by force. Then maybe they put another person to way, you don't know the in and out. So this Shantae Nava people them, as we talk, all this strike for country before people they react, they need to find. I see and so when people they be disgruntled, so they be so even the young one and two they go school now they feel bad. Now why I see most of them they go get degree, they just say I don't feel work for Cameroon. Since one they say go take bourgeois, say they want go America, start work food. They go drown for water, some they die for road and so on. We know that's some good thing. We go try to see the way we feel make the young ones of the country may they be happy and when I then go take over tomorrow, they say the use of today and leaders for tomorrow. Because if the country they will use another day or use the one go die off road. In short, when only the Asian population then it should say the future of the country it will be bright. Yes.
All right, we go come out on top that chapter for 2 Waka for Vex where we get them inside the week. We enter for problem for Northwest and Southwest country people them. Alright, now this Okada man, innocent Okada man, as so people term, where he died, some kind of die for that side, so for Baba. Waiting this Okada man be do. This Okada man, as we to re-enter for we ear, he be talk with the big man for Babi C, say this so. If you go take medal, me I they call an Nakondo. Now medal where they give him for some power where they should don't for side so for Babesi side, say he don't do fine for palava for farming. So if it be na 20 medal where they be negotiate, they talk with this Okada man. Sabi say no easy for get money. So they be talk say 15,000. Now when they go pay ye, make it go for town, he go take the medal, then he come back. As so Okada man reach town, he take medal for Sawi get for take him. He turn back for Baba one. Now for the way they so they say some group for boys them where they hold gun, they hold the man. hold the man where they hold am, they start for ask a question, or the question they ask say, the man talk say, he no be na uniform person, he be na Okada man, he only go help na for go do something, run some small errand. Now the errand that we be do to and thing what we hear, according to unconfirmed story we enter we hear, na that medal we take and so na he carry this Okada man head go tam. For sake I say on top the medal they write something like compare. We according to the people there they take am, they talk say the man be na commander, say the only high na height, say be na commander for uniform work. Now for the way they so as well they ask the Okada man, then we hear they ask 10 million francs CFA for saying they use them for save this Okada man head. But after 24 hours, where the money no come, now we they kill this Okada man as we to enter for we here. So now the packet that says on official where they take them from this Okada man and inside the packet now the medal where they begin for game for some power for that side so for BBC it be then for 20th May where they begin for give. So after 24 hours where they no be see that Okada man and they no be see the 10 million where they be the ask now where they kill this Okada man for sake say they check say the two way be carry am it be been a medal for uniform and people them and they talk say this Okada man it be been a commander Okada man name it be been a Edward as we Tori enter for inside we here. Now so Edward it take die for number 19 day breaking 20th May for inside Etunja division for that side so for Northwest region. After this die, country people them make we take on that show as well the senior divisional officer from Gok Etunja, where they call it Keton Anderson Konge, and the honorable member for parliament, they call it Honorable Njingum Musa. They be meet up with Okada people them, where they be the tonton for inside town, with the die body for their combi, where they kill them. And for that side, according to which way these big people then talk, they say normal, they no be get for turn up for place where they be turn up, they be talk, they be get for don't waka, reach for Baba one, or even reach for Sideway. They kill this Okada man for make the boy them for Sabi say they no want them for be for Sideway the day. But Sabi for say make person in waka, reach for Sideway, they kill their combi. Waiting it go happen for them when the waka reach or day as well the people then talk. Now the big question that will be the answer maybe him now which kind of hat where person be get them for feel for do that kind of thing. Well the thing happen and we say we join up for talk Asia for this Okada man. But just now I'll turn back for you Charlie. This story for Baba or maybe for Ngoketunja, it will really be one of the story them for corner side for 20th May medal. He carry this man head go and we hear say na 15,000 francs CFA they be pay. Say make he go take that medal, fund up, then he bring him. Can't get him for money they get for wearing and that medal. Now he take this man head go down.
Well, okay, Ambassador, that way this trouble be starts. Oma be say me they find solution quick. And Kunkuma be start to find solution, but that we can't thumping around for gone. They say me they see how they feel, even for dialogue, whatsoever thing, for say me they stop the thing. Now politics start enter there and so on, left and right. The one for outside too, they enter, talk their own, go left, go right. And now where this will day today. More the Anglophone the way we see self where at least they're supposed to get the more protection. Now, Anglophone, they don't die the highest. Any small thing are killing. I don't know why, if on a suspect person, so if you catch it, go put them for our own prison, try for doing our own investigation, and see whether I be innocent or not. Person they armless, you know, get no weapon for his skin, nothing. For sure, say he be uniform person or whatsoever, nothing. Even if he be a uniform person, he no get no weapon, no nothing with his skin. When I carry go keep on, please start questioning first. I'm not saying it's small crime, just killing. Anglophone they over die a lot for this thing. So I just want to pray, say make Papa God help, say make this thing can end. And make big people then for inside country. Say I put an end. Because that one this one Papa for some picking them. Get woman, get family. But right Okada, me say the struggle for say will take care of your family. And I don't go. Because you do na work like Okada man. Okada man, if you send me go carry kako for this, I go Okada, either work na work. If you get what you do, me da. Okay, now we don't then so for the can't say maybe no be me da. Wait for bring it back no day again. But if they keep you alive before they follow up, if you can't realize it, maybe true, no matter.
Now, if it be to say, I saw that they ask 10 million francs CFA like money where they get for pay. Well, when they be called, the people then too they call, they no be react. I never talk say they be get for pay the money, but you shall be say some style day for make person a life be longer for the drafting them.
Yes, not true.
But if they no be fit for drag that into that 10 million, we never talk say they pay. But maybe if they for the talk all time, maybe this man no for surely die.
Maybe the response where they put they get them, where they give them. You know, when person life be at stake, they call una for that kind of thing, una give for no house, una talk to respond, and make them not say this man a bike man. Maybe I can't say maybe na anger too, maybe the person too respond with some kind of anger, we go provoke that situation. 10 million, man get 10 million for the right bike. So, people don't over there a lot. Just make the government try for see if it stop this thing.
Yes, so study program, they be start for talking and the thing the way over touch me for this week. That man died in nonsense. Because you know if ask man 10 million, we not get maybe not get 100,000 for your account.
I'm talking that 15,000 where they pay for
good for that 15,000. They don't carry a head now. But the board then they need to know for read nothing for see and say na medal died. It be sorrowful say they go kill in nonsense bike rider where it not been no uniform man. But why all this killing? You talk something say now mostly all the people they die so now anglophone. Now they talk say they fight. They fight now with who? And they instead kill now their brothers them. They die, they go, they finish every day killing. You may mention for something where it happened for Tom, but where they kill uniform man. All this one they now for waiting, say they fight now waiting. But question what something they were ever vex me what they ask, well never get solution up to today. When they ask their money, so how they do collect the money? I don't know. Say they don't cash person. Then they ask money. Government not even trace number or for the people they go give them the money. For side they should go put the money. If they be ask their million, that people they be get the 10 million. They for sure the place where they go put them. They no uniform man they follow for seaman where they can't take the money. You should say the thing be serious so. The matter for Anglophone problem be serious. Sometimes as we talk say politics today inside because I know if they ask you something when they tell me for person who give your thing. So are they really doubt? Now who they use to go take that money and afford who they give?
Yes, another situation for inside problem for Northwest. Now the one will happen for Big Babanki for inside Northwest region. It concern this Mami them way they so the vex. For sake I say they ask them say may they pay 10,000. We hear say for inside house for that side so for Big Babanki the boys them they talk say make a man picking he give 5,000 10,000 woman 5,000 then picking 500 francs CFA like a tax as we to re-enter for we here. So the thing no be sound fine for some of these mammy them here where they decide for worker for go meet up the fund for inside a Big Babanki as we to re-enter for we here. Now for them where they pick this mammy them on confirm to be talk say they be knock some them, they box on one the eye, they shoot some them as we to re-enter for we here. The time will be show this image for inside the week, all man be condemned. PCC he condemned through Right Reverend Funky Samuel. We will get Barrister Bobala Nkongo Felix will be talk about them and plenty other women them and international organization they talk say this thing it no be fine at all. But before the week be one finish, the mayor for Tuba he says be confirmed say this so all the mammy them when they be casual they don't let them except say some of them they be knock them give them court they be there for on top hospital bed 10,000 for man picking 5,000 for woman, 500 for picking, like tax. Then we hear it no be end for day. Say if you get picking way day for outside country too, you the right name for under. Then you pay for that picking hit as we day for outside country. Well, now thing will happen for Big Babanki for inside the week we pass.
Ambassador, now which tax now they ask them for so now Jangali tax on which kind of tax they ask them so and now for which village? You know say. The Palavata, no see people where they sell, shop and other thing, the business people and they pay in pool. They don't stay one over here Palava tax until they ask 10,000 for man picking them. 5,000 for woman them, and then 500 francs for. Then the worst of all, if you get picky way there for outside, write in name, so that may you pay for it too. Then the money they gonna for outside now. Now the thing that I want know. After they don't finish collect the money, they carry and go for outside, for chief or not for bill community hall. I did ask now one.
I've been at Torima.
Yes. Because it died me how well they feed the
I know the work for inside.
It died me how well they would ask money for people they not even get. You see that mommy there we separate some kind of separate the way they wear that. It should say that kind of person if he get 10,000, 5,000 for pay for tax where the no place where the money they go. For me, I don't believe.
Yeah, okay, Ambassador. You see, sometimes the way people they be run or go inside bush. Where government basically they come back for town. Now one of the reasons that people they run go for bush because they for inside town or inside village, this side will come trouble, the other side come trouble. I'm saying the civilian they like now they pay the price. So for free ahead from the both side, better you go find some place in forest. You be as small as for the people work your farm. One of the main reasons that most people they go for inside bush go remain there. But now they don't come back for town, so make the at least make place try be lively. See which they pass through now. Life be equally hard, very, very hard for Northwest and Southwest now very well. We all man know. Then you go see Mami the lady one. We not forgetting for sure Maggie no they saw no the pep no nothing. Same they give money. Who then beat them again? The money will come outside first. Englishman say no fees Chris water for stone. All man think they be hard, work no day. All man not now until they even hide them. Think they're really strong. Now it makes so life again be more and more difficult for them and meet them. As some they die them, or I just say them to come out wrong go hide against a bush. And all these things they have to see most people then too they even try for travel, get out of the country, get go die again for road because of all this wahala. So we don't know whether now the main reason this for the trouble will be start from North and Southwest. At the side is now the direction they will be the one go, or now say don't be na any man they help himself. I know you understand.
All right, as we sabi, we're glad to say before the week the one finish with the mami them, they be get their freedom even as we some of them they be get caught. But sabi say even as waiting them the show like say never define for Southwest and Northwest some of the places them for inside these regions them. People them where they support for say they build back Northwest and Southwest, they never talk say they no go continue or they don't stop their help for Cameroon. The week way pass where we get one of them in him Aliou Mamadou Dia we be big man for United Nations Development Program. He be the Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute for talk for ye say make you no worry. Say even as waiting them there's also this some kind for some place them. UNDP is also turn up strong for build back Southwest and Northwest. The same build back, Sabi say plenty. They don't ask question. Build with place is also the stop. Plenty they ask that kind of question. But Sabi say answer they ever be say some place and day where place you don't go. They start for day before they go now for Sabi. They go for Sabi never go. We get this work away Aliou Mamadou Dia for UNDP be make for Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute office this week.
Yeah, and you know, we beg every day to make they stop this war so that make peace be before they bring development. Now they say development they go on. If you remember how the team starts, they don't contribute some money, sometimes 12 point something billion. They say they will build back villages. They can't lose another one come again on how many billion just money they enter, but they didn't see any development where they're going for Northwest and Southwest. So we don't know whether they don't between some chop farm for some particular people them where they need one semi the thing end so that make that money they enter that they use them for their own private purpose if you understand. So make prayer and say make Kunkuma find solution for this thing. If you say make it call that people that they outside where they control the one for ground, maybe make peace, it go better. For say make peace be then development will follow. Because now if there is still born places, we don't go build back some place they born them. They still come again, can't born them again. Me say we still can build them again how many times?
They born them again.
So peace first before development will follow.
All right, somebody talks say justice, then peace come, then development follow. Pidgin, the worker for Aliou Mamadou Dia, big man for UNDP for Prime Minister workplace inside the week.
Yes, Ali Mama don't do your work. And thank God say Prime Minister don't receive it. But the question I say school the way they born them, they pass plenty, they pass the one where they don't bill. Hospital the way they born them. All that place them. I never ever see or when I be don't show, then I never look at. Say they don't build back these schools them. Or they don't build back the hospital. They never see me no one. Or sometimes they bill and they talk to me they don't show.
The last time we Minister Balungele Bune Confiance be waka go for Southwest and Northwest, they be showing some schools them like they say Sase dormitory where they be born them. They don't bill them back. Some school for Bamenda too, we been a school for we Muslim brother they be born them, they don't bill them and they say they bill better. It means it wait till be there before. When they bill and pass the one way they did for before. So they will show me some of the schools them, saying that the schools and that way they don't bill them. And someone the day we never overstay with some other mayor to for Bamen that be just come for take back some school where they be don't born and where they don't build them back again.
Thank God say they don't start billing. So they not fix road that way rainy season day at the pole and that. If the fix road that way rainy season day, the road must stick and may they wait, may dry season come, so that may they start fix the road. Wait, I mean, I say, may they wait, may play school before they start build that school there. According to where they see them, they feel bill and so, then after they come born them again, that means they will continue the bill. So even the people there they build school so, may they check say thing where they do, which kind of development they bring up for them. Or not, they just there for just they destroy. You know, fine.
Alright, and just for Sabi say 20th May, where it passed, now almost 1 week now, where 20th May pass, it be been some kind day to for fear, for country people them for Douala here, one day where they be she done for that side, so for Granga, we hear say bomb e be hala for day, and lucky say plenty of the business people them they no be open their business place for that 20th May day as we Tori in Mitowi. And according to where the divisional officer for Douala for Masafofie Christophe, he talk for we, he say for number 19 day, for me, if you don't jot tonton, waka like Jesus Christ, he talk for people that say me they sabi say 20th May, no business man, he no get for open a business place for Sikasena National Day in Gando. Lucky, some of these people them for side with this bomb ihala, none of them it no be open, as so notice them now only their corner and some of their table them with the bomb chakara we hear say they be hide the bomb now for some dirty place as we Tori enter for inside we here. If you talk say the deal, it been Jesus Christ for these people there.
Yes, that deal you work I miss I be witness and I said he work with the army and police people there. He work fine. But it not be if they luckily it be happen a day where walk not where store they don't be locked. You can't imagine the ground guy where the chook where people they like sardine for inside market when that bomb be exploded for that day for market or where people they day for market. You can't imagine how many number of people they would for the kill. So and the next day after the bomb don't holler, I mean the worker the research people their house selling after the market maybe be like that day. So thank God say no.
So they say after.
Yeah, they sell after the market. The worker, the church people their house, all the houses, anything where if they even enter for people their room.
So
maybe some man.
Even a woman be there for inside room.
They for surprise them. They for surprise them. So when they want to do something, prevent something before it will happen.
All right.
Yes, that's also that part for Northwest and Southwest. They don't spill, don't they enter that area.
Well, for littoral,
yes.
You know that trench thing. You
Yes.
don't enter.
Now, because terrorist crisis not be there, all the kind of things not be there happen. All man be the fee free anywhere where they fee free, but now so that freedom not there. Even if you there out of Southwest or out of Northwest, you still get some fear because you work out for road, anything happen anytime for you. So we really pray now to make government try to find solution for the crisis, make peace be. When peace be, development will follow.
All right, peace. But you need to talk justice.
Yeah, peace to justice.
Justice and
Justice.
peace.
Yes,
They
they work at the 1 foot.
All right, and since we talk 20th May, we go show now 20th May for some two places they will choose them inside Pidgin News debate. We go start for Tombell as we to re-enter for we here. So for 11 o'clock. If you be meet up, Masayam Leonard tell you say people they go come out. If for deny, for say people them for Tombell, they fear their head, they no come out early for that 20th May day after the shooting will be happen for side so for Gap village for side for Tombell. So population no be come out that kind of way as well they be come out for 11 February. So uniform people them now themselves be the glad the day, but Sabi say some civilian them too they be join with this uniform people them for glad 20th May for inside Tombell. Except say waiting school picking them, mommy them they hold their picking them back for house. Say they no one wait to happen from Gap village for reach for that side so for Tombell as we to re-enter for we here. Make we take una go for Balikumbat, better na Tombell where population be even last come up for last minute. Balikumbat as soon as yam. Now people that will for party for on top chair, now themselves they glad the 20th May, even as we population, you know be there for join with them for glad 20th May. Now so them they do their march pass for inside Balikumbat under Ngoketunja division for Northwest region after the march pass. Now so the 20th May day too, he take pass for inside Balikumbat side. No ask me how the team pass, they will enjoy that parade the march back. He caught cafe, yes, he caught the cafe as will be the match pass. Don't ask me who will be the caught cafe, but automatically Tio it be surely the day. But the whole place now uniform to the day so even if not fly, if one can pass do something, they fly for the lookout, they fly bigger for check sense. Before you do anything, two different images them for two different places them. Southwest, last minute, now we population come up for Tombell after shooting, Balikumbat. Whether they're waiting, they don't care. And I can't wait to see my food. And they'll be there outside. Now, after on a national day, so national day man get for glad.
Ambassador, I remember time I be there primary school, I will celebrate National Day. Every day so nice. Now, they just in a Christmas. All man don't wear uniform, go feed, marching, singing, dancing, competition. Now, so feel the flock. They see. Now, I don't be on a shadow of itself. So really make the fine for do something because that happiness will be there. Yeah, that glad will be there that time. It's already lost. Now they don't be see the force and a force. See all population if you come inside Balikumba.
Well, Tom they be even come out small last minute.
Yeah, come on last minute, but although fear be still also on their heart, we should say if not been at this trouble, really. The population will come out even pass out for Tombell lesson 4 times. Yeah, because a day that way, all man use them for socialize, for feel free, at least be like and at Christmas, and no man go bush, no man won't nothing that day. So, but now so they don't turn banana. While we all man in a fear for heart to fear. So, let the try for some peace be so that fear you know will be, and then things will be fine back as we used to be.
Master Jan, I saw they come out on top this chapter, 2 different images from 2 different regions.
Yes, 2 different images from 2 different regions. I'm glad for see my big brother Ngape Daniel where the match too for Tombell. Now the match so now that so now people in that way they don't save Cameroon. Hala for gun, you know, been a hala for thunder. No man of here hala for gun there in the commode, but. You know that very Tombell, so before a day before 20th of May, they killed some gendarmes for they were 19 May. Now what I told say a day before, they killed some gendarmes. I've even surprised the population come out, so we thank God say things they don't start be normal. But for Bali, I don't know whether now what happen or they be forget say Bali come back now for Northwest. Yes. Whether they be forget day for 20th of May or na how population not come out or because going to be the higher for them. I don't know. That now 2 places in that way it not be easy for stay.
And the population say they like say population not even there for the place.
Now place where population there when 7 people they come out outside so
if you can they not even reach up to 30. Right, we don't end Tory for inside that Tory house country people them. Now the small one then that will be gather for now for the week. Before we come out, we get some announce at this speaking. Family where they call them say Ebembe, where they announce just now say that picking Ebemba Janima, he don't lost the beg. Any person we don't see this speaking 671 332 not 1 not 682 164 not 33 number the owner fuse for call the family or take this picking Genima take it go for any police or gendarme workplace way it dey for corner for side way it dey you see the picking country people them. All right, Master John, thank you plenty for your time, and we get plenty time if Papa got the grace and we will continue for meet up.
Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you, Palmer, where the worship, where the look we to the close next week Saturday. So a big occasion for
end of term. Third term don't come pass. 2022-2023 academic year. It don't turn. It will be in a history small time.
Small time will be in our history. So I salute Oma where she done the look we, especially my small one there for village Nyan Sampo. Okay. At the need one Oma no ambassador for my village.
All right. Consumer need the pass for village at all. All right. Abumbi.
Yes, I want to thank country people for outside there. Thank everybody. Thank my family where they watch me right now. Thank my village people in Tuvo Douala and all